really do attract students who are interested in these issues of social justice and equity. Many of our courses tend to integrate these issues at their core. Also, I think a lot of the work that our students are doing are pushing the boundaries of how do we improve not just access, but really achieve equity in outcomes and in the kinds of environments that we're cultivating, whether that be in K-12, P-12, or higher education.
As a scholarly community, the Graduate Group in Education brings people together who share this interest in making real-world impacts in education. From the faculty who have multiple ongoing projects with the state of California's Department of Education, local school districts, individual schools, to graduate students whose PhD projects involve interacting with educators and policymakers in various ways. We all share this focus on doing work that matters and makes a difference. And so for a PhD student in this program, it's an opportunity to be exposed to a number of different disciplinary perspectives and methodological approaches, but still sharing that core focus on doing research that helps to improve the state of education.
One of the things that is very encouraged by our dean and by our community is that research has to be communicated at all levels, and there are conversations about how do we value and how do we put our research out to the places and to the communities that really matter. So it's not just enough to be researching diverse communities or disenfranchised folks, but how do we then get the research to them that can aid and support the work that they are doing to address the injustice.
My research is really trying to help policymakers and education leaders across our systems of education try to both identify the barriers and the challenges that students face in succeeding in school, and to really try to understand not just the disparities that exist, but what we can do to try to reduce the disparities that we see in educational attainment for different groups in our society. And I think the School of Education at UC Davis is a great place where faculty are immersed not just in research in their own offices, but in schools, elementary schools and high schools and colleges. I spend a lot of my time actually these days in Sacramento talking to the state agencies that are reforming and implementing new policies and strategies to ensure that more students are successful in their goals of reaching college and beyond.
I spent all this time out in the field doing research, and what does it mean if all of that stays in the academic community? One impact that I'm hoping to have as a result of my work in the PhD program is around transforming the way that science is taught in classrooms across the country. So I did work as part of my dissertation to develop a teacher workshop to support teachers in taking up citizen and community science projects in their classrooms. And the Center for Community and Citizen Science now at UC Davis is working to scale that up to reach more teachers.
I conduct a lot of my research in school districts, working with predominantly elementary-aged children. The research that I'm conducting is looking at children's books linked to academic outcomes. Does the race of the character of a picture book affect children's narrative ability? And does it also affect their preference to even engage and read that book? The materials that are used within the classroom, some research shows, can influence children's academic outcomes. UC Davis has such a focus and emphasis on social justice. I've seen it in the classrooms that I've learned in, I've seen it in the teaching credential programs, and my work aligns with that because it's about equity, it's about social justice.